G'day shoppers, just bear with me. Bear with me. An Australian Echidna in defensive posture mode. Here's just, well, there's his little nose. Hey, it's okay. There's his little nose there, as you can see. Get off. Australian Echidna. He's upside down. He'll relax in a minute, but he's wandering up in the back of my property, and they roll up tight into a ball, and if you're really careful and quick, you can roll them over and get them up out of the ground. But these digging feet, there's his claws, there are his feet. They dig into the ground so fast you can't get them out. And what I want to show, if I just pause. Now, I'm on my own today. I haven't got my kids, but what I want to show is the paralysis tick is on the echidna as well. And if I look carefully, there's a couple of paralysis ticks up on his head. So I've just pulled that one off. It actually popped. And if I look carefully, there's one just on his brow, right? Oops, that's a hair. Sorry, mate. Very hard to do this. Whoop, it's trying to roll off. It's very hard. There's one, and I don't have my special pliers. I've only got my Leatherman. Whoops. Chunk. Oh no, I got it. So got a bit of fur with that one, but there's the tick. See, the fly's already on it, the dead tick, and there's the tick. Kind of went a bit splat, that one. But if you look carefully, they're quite a furry little creature. So there's his nose, there's his front foot. Right, I'm not hurting him, I'm just patting him. These are his digging claws. Got a really super long tongue. There's his back foot and his bum. If I play with him too much, a big poo will come out. And if I look through the fur, they wriggle around like crazy. There's one. That's what I'm after. See that big P right there? This I can get it. Ah, oh, fuck, they're spiky. That is an engorged paralysis tick. Oh, nearly. There, got him. Now, see him wriggling? See his legs? He wants to walk away. So I got him. And I can check the echidna, and you can see the difference in size between that little one there and that little one there. And look at the size difference. And there he is. He's weed on me. He weed on me. Oh, look at that one. He's got a big bum tick. He's got one there. You really need an extra person. There's one there. There's one there. You got to be careful, because sometimes you grab them and they go splat. Oh, he's got a bush tick, and I got two at once. That's a bush tick and a big paralysis. Right, there's the bushy, and there's the big paralysis. So I just kill this one, pop, and that one's trying to walk away. So you can see the size of them, and you can touch them with your bare hands. They don't really hurt, but you do quite often see, because all they've got to defend themselves is their spikes, right? They're not aggressive. And if I'm really careful, oh, there's one. Just lost that one in the grass. I'll get that. There's one just up here. Bloody flies are bad today. Got that one. And you can see the little bastards are trying to climb away. So there's a couple of ticks off him. He'll feel better. There's his cute little face tucked down in there. That's his head. There's his head just there. I'm not trying to hurt you, mate. Just giving you a check over. I think you're looking pretty good now. I just roll him around a bit. You're looking pretty good. And there we go. Off he goes. So he'll dig into the grass now, right next to me. And I won't be able to get him out. But I got those main ticks off him. So I'll just find the one that I dropped. 1 second. Righto. So I just picked them up. There they are on my glove. There's my thumb for scale. And there's my wet Echidna weed on pants. So turn around, and here he is. And he'll now dig in to the ground, and he'll pull himself into the ground. And so, like a dingo, a native dingo, big iguana or iguanas that we have in Australia, they can't get them over. They can't roll them up. They can't lift them out to eat them. And they just put their spikes out. They are really spiky. But they're not a threat to us. You can pat them, right? You can pat and touch the spikes. My kids do this. We check them for ticks. And he flattens himself down. You can't get them off the ground. They've got spikes on their tail. They've got spikes above their head. And we got those couple of big ticks off, which is really good. So thank you, Leatherman Super Tool. And always carry some gloves because they're pretty spiky. Now, like I said, see this little bastard? He's trying to walk away. See that one? He's walking away. They just fall off. Now, apparently, if I put these in a jar, they'll probably pop. Yeah, that one's trying to roll himself over. So there you go. They can still drag themselves around even when they're gorged on blood like this. And this one's going to try and get away. So there you go. And like I can pick them up. I can put them on my hand. They can't just quickly bite into me. He'll just walk around. It takes a bit of time. They've got to sort of find a position, put some stuff into your skin, and they'll start burrowing in. You don't even feel it. They sort of numb your skin and then they get into it. But he won't bite into me now. He's too exposed. But unfortunately for these fellows, I will squash them so they can't release lots and lots of babies. And that way our other pets aren't as likely to be affected. But it's proof that ticks exist up here in the high country. I'm in Nimmitabel in southern New South Wales, Australia. It's summer, and that's why there's lots of flies. But we get snow here where we are in the winter, but not permanent snow. We get snow that comes and melts. And that is an Australian Echidna without his passengers.